Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. So, for today's episode, just like every other pre-release event that I've done, the wife and I attended multiple pre-release events, and this is all the set boosters that we got as prizing. So, I'm going to be ripping into these and seeing what we get in them, and here's hoping we got some fun stuff. I know during the event itself, the most valuable money card I believe that I pulled, I got a Orcish Bowmaster promo one, and I believe the wife pulled the One Ring. Unfortunately, the One Ring that she pulled was not a foil, but it's still, I mean, the One Ring is still pretty good. But yeah, just going to start cracking into these now. I had to sit on them for about a night. But I am ready to open these particular packs for everyone. Let's see what we get. Got ourselves our art cards, our full art, and then our commons and uncommons. Nothing too crazy so far. Got ourselves our borderless treatment, and we start ourselves off with a mythic on the first pack. Got our Aragorn, King of Gondor, so our first rare is a mythic. We got a Sauron, the Necromancer, and a March of the Black Gate. So we got a nice good start here. I'd say it's pretty strong at the beginning. So a double rare pack right off the bat. One mythic, one not. Looking pretty sweet starting off. Got ourselves the art, man. The art for this is just, it's pretty good. I like the fact that it's not based off of the movies. I'm sure there's a lot of fans that initially was disappointed that it wasn't based off of the movies. But the fact that they're based actually off of the books' descriptions of the characters, I feel is actually pretty neat. Got ourselves our next rare is a Smeagol. I feel like this is a lot of fun. I want to do something with that. I just haven't decided which route I'm going with that particular card just yet. And we got ourselves a list card. Jinxed Ring. Whenever any card in your graveyard, whenever any card is put into your graveyard from play, deals 1 damage to you. Opponent gains control of Jinxed Ring permanently. Interesting. Huh. Fun. I believe the permanently is not super permanent because they're allowed to sack it and then give it back, I guess. It's kind of an old card's wording. I'm sure that does not mean they, keep the card, obviously. But I believe it's meant to, it's referring to the fact that it doesn't return to your control at the beginning of the next end step or thing. So I would, at least that's what I would assume. There's our borderless treatments. Got ourselves a Samwise Gamgee? I believe that's how it's pronounced. I could be wrong. I know someone corrected me the other night. I believe that's it. I know when it comes to the pronunciation of certain cards, I'm not the best at this. And especially when it comes to Lord of the Rings characters, I will probably butcher some of them. I am confused that they are the regular art card lands in these. I mean, it's set boosters. They should all just be the... probably should put that in the correct pile. They should probably all just be the borderless, nicer, cooler lands. But, it is what it is. Got ourselves that. Oop. Cheating, kind of jumping ahead with our foil. Got ourselves the War of the Last Alliance. Cool. Fun rare. Took Reaper as our foil. Nothing too crazy. So we haven't pulled any crazy foil rares just yet. But, I mean, we still got a lot of packs to go. And then there's a lot of this pre-release was a lot of fun. I actually did not anticipate there to be an actual pre-release for this particular set, but there was just a lot of fun, crazy interactions going on constantly. Fun I did say fun interactions. Obviously, I'm repeating myself. But just crazy interactions, crazy play lines, the way certain decks were built and made, all kinds of, just all over the place. Huh, this pack was backwards. I guess this was from a different box, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, regardless, there's that. The foil is backwards and our rares in the back, which is fine, I guess. Not sure why this particular pack, everything is backwards, but whatever. That was weird. Anyway, got ourselves our land and our art card. There's our Smeagol art card. But yeah, this set had a lot of interesting interactions. Once again, I did a two-headed giant event where we didn't have the correct number of players. And so, right off the bat, we got ourselves our list card here. And it's not that great of a list card, but it's still a list card. There we go. Shark Eye. Raising of the Day. And then a lot of the cards, the power level of a lot of cards I think was pretty insane. I do know this card, I feel like is going to do a lot of things, doing a lot of play. I know in a lot of decks, at least the Spellslinger decks that I saw, they all ran that, and man, is it ridiculous. And the fact that it's not legendary, it's kind of absurd, especially in a two-headed giant, allows you to essentially cast one spell and deal 4 damage. Pretty nuts. Gotta be my hands down favorite food token right there. I think I'm gonna replace all the food tokens that I use with those. Oh, and look at that. That's a Orcish Bowmasters. So we got ourselves another Orcish Bowmasters. That's not too bad. And a double rare pack with a Smeagol Helpful Guide as well. But yeah, this is probably the best card we've pulled so far. And yeah, it's a good one to pull, that's for sure. Ooh, I think this is the first time I've actually pulled one of the reprieves. Reprieve. Regardless, that's a... I know that is a counter spell that's not a counter spell that allows you to effectively counter cards that cannot be countered, because you're not actually countering the spell, you're putting the spell while it's on the stack into the owner's hand. So that's a interesting interaction that I had to explain to a handful of people. Oh, look at that. List card for this particular arc pack is a World Tree. So not only do we get the list card, we got ourselves a rare list card. We got ourselves a File of Galadriel. Many pairings? Partings. Man, I cannot read. But yeah, overall, the set was a lot of fun. Two-headed giant was a lot of fun. Oh, I got distracted. The two-headed giant event, I had to essentially build both decks by myself again. Luckily, my wife showed up a little bit after the fact to help me finish it off, so I didn't have to play both decks the entire time by myself. But man, it sounds like the concept would be easy to build the deck by yourself, but or to build 2 decks by yourself, but it's not easy at all. Especially the fact that something you take into account is that it takes the time to rip open all the packs, sort out all the cards, and then look at everything. And not only are you looking at 6 packs worth, you're looking at 12 packs worth of cards. Reason I'm stopping and pausing on this stupid card is a game-winning card by itself. I had one person that pulled 2 of these on me. Mind you, I didn't even get rid of the first one, but he showed me at the end of after we were done, and he rolled me with 26-ish humans on the board. I was like, oh, by the way, I had a second one in my hand. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, guy. I mean, nice getting a just broken rare that just wins games. It is ridiculous. But yeah, if you happen to draft and rip that, I mean, it's colorless and goes in any deck, and it makes a human of its own, so you don't even have to have human synergies, and just having human synergies just adds to it. But yeah, card was nuts. Got ourselves another Aragorn. This one's the company leader this time, different version. It is interesting to see that there are multiple variants of a lot of the creatures, or specifically the legendary creatures. Part of me is like, that's really cool, but then another part of me is like, man, that's annoying, because now if you want to collect all of the specific party members, you have to collect like 4 variants of a card, and then of course there's the alternate art variant of certain cards as well. Weird backwards packs confusing me. Gone Gate, Press the Enemy, Rosie, I don't even know how about Mahur. Anyway, ooh, Denethor is an amazing card for humans. Hell, even if you're not doing the human synergy, just the fact that you're allowed to essentially build a sack outlet on a stick, it's pretty ridiculous. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a foil land as well, so that was a double foil pack. Didn't realize that the land could be foil on its own. It's unfortunate that it's not one of the full art map lands, I guess is what you would call them. But hey, it is what it is. Got ourselves our ring token, Fiery Orc Flame, and Last March of the Ents. This card, I feel like, will do some amazing things in Commander. In Limited, it was not strong at all. Do not recommend. This is actually pretty decent white removal, or at least a lockdown effect, because the sheer amount of food production... Oh, and another foil land. Not bad. The sheer amount of food production is just insane. Oh, and I forgot, I think this is the Last March of the Ants is one of the double-digit cards in the set. Just vaguely recalling. I know I looked at, man, confusing. The fact that some of the packs are one way and the other packs are the other way. I mean, I guess, I don't know why that is the case. Maybe they came from different printing locations. Regardless, Flowing of the White Tree, pretty decent anthem effect at least. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the cards that are worth some money. I know number one is the Orcish Bowmasters, and then I believe the One Ring is your next one, and then in that list, the Last March of the Ants was one of them. Obviously, the prices will fluctuate with the way that the market is right now. We'll see how things go, especially with the One Ring still, the actual One Ring floating out there. Who knows when that's going to? Oh. That's a triple rare pack with two borderless rares, and one of those being another Orcish Bowmasters. So yeah, I believe that's a $30 variant of that one specific card. I have to do a little bit more research and look into more things, but I do know for a fact that that particular one's another $30, and I think the regular one goes for like 20. Regardless, there we go. I believe these are as good as they're going to get. I mean, I know I'm not going to get the One Ring from these, and I'm not going to get any of the serialized cards from these particular packs. But of these packs, I think we got some of the best things we could get. I think the only thing better would have been if they were foil. And even then, I mean, I'm not complaining about the fact that we got those anyway. I mean, like, getting the Legolas Master Archer seems like nothing in comparison to the Orcish Bowmasters. So, yeah. But for prize packs, these are, I think value-wise, these are some of the best prize packs that I've been able to, or we, I'm sorry, I say I, but the wife and I both acquired together. But there's, yeah, and then there's the fun artifacts, and we got ourselves another double rare pack. Got ourselves Sting the Glinting Dagger, and another Aragorn. So there we go. Another fun pack. Man, but getting a triple rare pack, that's why I love set booster packs myself personally. You just have that chance to get like a quadruple rare pack, and wow, that's weird, backwards, whatever. Anyway, right off the bat, that's a right of replication. So of the list cards that we could get, that's a pretty good one. Foil Shire Sheriff, got ourselves a Balrog Durin's Bane, so that's another double rare pack, and that's a pretty solid like list pull. At least I know right of replication. I don't know value wise how much that card particularly is. I'm going to obviously look that up after this, but I know for a fact it's definitely one of those cards that's heavily played in Commander, so definitely a fun card to run. Let's see, hopefully I'm doing these the right way, getting rid of these trash advert cards. Another Flowering of the White Tree. Only thing that's a drawback, this is a legendary enchantment, so it's kind of a, you can't run too many of those in a particular deck. But yeah, I think I say it every time. I don't know why Wizards keeps deciding to put in these advert cards in their packs. Might as well just make everything a token. Almost every pack has tokens at this point. Why not just make them all tokens so you're not wasting, I guess, wasting the cardboard essentially? Because like, there we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. That is that's a foil alternate art Sauron the Dark Lord. That's pretty damn good for a foil rare. Got ourselves a Faramir and a Frodo. So we got ourselves a double rare pack here. Still pretty solid. First off, yeah, it looks and feels amazing. I know the camera doesn't really do this justice, but this card, it's very pretty. Getting distracted. Faramir, Prince of Ithien. If you haven't seen this card is insane. It is bonkers 1v1. And if your opponent doesn't have a way to get rid of this thing just, it's just annoying. And I think I lost to it every time I saw it. So yeah, I did my best to get through it, and without removal to just get rid of that particular card, you're just going to die. So keep that in mind. So if you're against that, get rid of it right away. If you happen to pull that in your draft packs, you're going blue-white or at least splashing for that, because I strongly recommend that. Last pack, we got ourselves a foil Ithian Kingfisher, a Gimli, and an Aomer. So, Aomer? Aomer? I guess that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, double rare pack. So last pack is a double rare pack. Another double rare pack. So double rare packs back to back. Got ourselves Ents and Trees. And yeah, I mean, these all kind of pale in comparison to the other packs. But still, solid packs overall. Kind of the fact that we're rounding off our price packs with such amazing pulls. This was insane. I'm going to kind of recap all these. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this set. I hope to draft as much of this set as possible. I know that I'm really looking forward to ripping open my collector booster box. That's I've actually got my hands. I got my hands on a couple, and I technically have another one coming in. I just haven't decided if I want to rip one of the ones that I currently have or not. But I definitely have my hands on one, so there's definitely that to look forward to. Also, there are box toppers that come with these particular sets, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on a couple box toppers. Let's see if I can find them real quick. And these are just some of the other rares and the other things that I happen to pull. Oh, another Orcus Bowmaster, borderless, by the way. But yeah, just some of the treatment for some of these, that just looks amazing. I'm going to replace the Hearths and Homes that I am currently running with these. And then I don't know where I put it. Oh, I got my hands on one of these, but won't go into too much detail, but I got lucky enough to get one. But anyway, what was I thinking? Sidetracked. Anyway, regardless, look forward to it. I do have just a proof. Got a couple of collector boxes to go through, trying to decide. I know I can only open one of these right now. I'm not going to open both, but we'll see and decide which one to open in a little bit. Look forward to that. That should be coming soon. Let's see here. Do I have any codes to give out? I stockpile all these codes, so there we go. Here's 4 all at once for anybody that happens to get them. Multiple chances, multiple things to get. Here's hoping that you guys get some good cards. And I know it's been a while since I've been around doing my content, but I look forward to more coming soon. There's going to be, I'm going to be drafting this set a lot, or at least when I say a lot, I'm going to draft it as much as I possibly can. And so I'm going to be trying to break down every one of those decks. I also have the pre-release kits that I'm going to go through. I don't know if I'm going to break down each deck that I built, or if I'm just going to go through and select all and show off all the rares and uncommons that we got from that, maybe. Haven't kind of really decided just yet what to do with those, but do look forward to more content coming soon. I do still have that Phyrexian collector box, or not collector, but Phyrexian all will be one complete, the step complete, whatever that box was called. I still have that to open as well, so do look forward to more content coming soon. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much again for stopping by. I appreciate you watching it all the way to the end. Do please take the time to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really does go a long way, and I know I'm really looking forward to doing more content in the near future. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. You guys have a great one, and never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.